Yes, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, depending on where you are. Just want to confirm where we are online and where we are not, because we are supposed to be online in all these platforms. Okay, I believe that we are online in all the necessary platforms where we're supposed to be online. And I greet you and welcome you to today's program. While you are joining, invite other people to join. If you are watching from YouTube, click the subscription button, click the like button, invite that algorithm may share the video. We are live on YouTube, we are live on Twitter as well. But I am still trying to confirm that we are live on Facebook already because I haven't seen that. That's why I am actually delaying the program. So I think Facebook is delayed. Facebook is delayed. Let's see. But I believe we are live on YouTube. I don't know about Facebook. Okay, I can see YouTube. We are live. I can see we are live on YouTube. I don't know. I'm trying to connect to Facebook before we proceed. I don't have a voice. I don't have a voice, even though what we are supposed to talk about need a voice. But I don't have a voice. I am going to speak as loud as I can. I will try to speak as loud as I can so that we will proceed. So let's refresh on Facebook to see if we are online on Facebook. Review. Okay, either ways, whichever way we are online, we will broadcast it maybe later. We will rebroadcast it later. I can see, let's just click, go out of Twitter and go to one of the Facebooks because I am still trying to understand this app that I am using. Important analysis. Okay, great and wonderful people of Biafra, you are welcome to this program. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to some of you, depending on where you are. If you are joining, invite others to join. We are live on YouTube. I don't know about Facebook, but we will see about that while we continue. There is something I want to talk about today. If you look at what is happening in Nigeria, you look at what is going on in Nigeria, you look at the insecurity in the country, the way everything is going, terrorists is breaking prison, taking their people, while our so-called politicians in the East, they are there, they are not doing anything. They believe, okay, I think we are live on Judge Money Official at Facebook. We are now live at Judge Money Official at Facebook. You can go there if you are not able to see us. You can go there. Judge Money Official at Facebook. We are live there. So I can see it popping up. I am not sure the reason why the other platforms are not coming online. No. Okay. While you are joining, share the video. We are not live. I don't know if we are live on Judge Money blog. I cannot see it from my end. But whichever way, I want to ask our politicians. They see that Nigeria terrorist is going out there rescuing their men. They are going out there making sure that all the arrested terrorists are being rescued, are being freed. But what is our politicians doing? Our politicians is busy chasing after a shadow of 2021 presidency, believing it is something that will just happen out of the blue. It will just happen. You will become a president of Nigeria for the first time, where there is no accountability, where there is no equity, where there is no fairness. We call that a country where a human being lives. To me, I will tell you that Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is animal kingdom. But there is something we want to make it clear this evening. What I want to make clear this evening, as you may all know, all this insecurity happening in Abuja, and we are calling on our politicians. The same way the terrorists, they are going and securing their people from the prison because they are preparing for full takeover, for total emasculation. That is exactly what they are preparing to do to you in that zoo country called Nigeria. But so many of you are not seeing it, are not taking it serious. You know that the man you voted in 2015, the man is no more. You are not even, you're not even aware. You're not even thinking, what if it is Boko Haram leader, which they claim that they killed in 2020 or 2020 years? Check out. What if it's the man that is wearing the mask that you call your president all the time? Because if you look at what is happening, you have seen a reason beyond any doubt that the man that is parading himself to be your president is an imposter. He is an imposter, and none of these politicians want to talk about it. They go and then they will enjoy every good governance in outside country, in abroad. But when they come home, They don't want to bring or implement good governance. This is what they do. That is the reason why I will never feel bad for this Ikekwere mother that is that is arrested. I will never ever pity him because he's an evil. He is evil. In as much as Nigeria is evil, in as much as Fulani is evil, all the politicians there, they are all evil, including those who are supposed to be representing us. They are not representing me and you. They are representing themselves. They don't have anything. They don't have your interest at heart. Just look at Hope Uzodinma. He is buying a watch. He is buying for himself a watch that is worth almost $1 million. A watch worth almost $1 million. He is a governor wearing a watch almost $1 million. Where did he get that money from? Is there any side business that Hope Uzodinma is doing to be able to acquire a watch worth almost $1 million? Is there any business that he does? A limited edition watch is what Hope Uzodinma is wearing. And no one is questioning him. No one is questioning him. He's wearing Astronomia Sky White. It is only 18 pieces. This watch is only 18 pieces in the world. A governor is wearing it. No one is questioning him. That is the reason why I want to now bring you this video. This video is when the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, or will I say Prime Minister Emeritus of UK, Boris Johnson, when he was brought into questioning, how many times have you seen in this your Nigeria where your leader will come out and give account of his endeavor and give account of everything that he's been doing or how he is planning to move the country forward? You will never see him answering that question. Did you see? It came to a point that Boris Johnson cannot handle it anymore. He resigned. He resigned. Not only he resigned, he is still under investigation. But what is going on in Nigeria? The same people who are holding their leaders accountable are the same people who introduced the structure that you animals in the zoo are using today. The animals in the zoo, the same people who hold their leaders accountable, is the same people who introduce the structure that you people find yourselves on top. And the structure is the structure that is consuming you. Structure that is nurturing terrorism. Structure that is, promoting nepotism. Structure that is promoting injustice. Structure that is promoting every evil that is ever existing in the world. The same structure, corruptible structure. That is what Britain introduced to you. But when it comes to their own people, they hold them accountable. That is to show how low you people are. 200 million people are being misled by an imposter in Aso Rock. None of you is talking about it. And we are calling on Britain that we have an imposter, for Britain to unmask the imposter we have, when Britain is the reason why an imposter will be able to be presiding over 200 million people. No one is talking about it. It is British oligarchy in Nigeria that allows that to happen. That that is endangering the life of 200 million people. No one is complaining. NSAS protest started. People were shot. No one is held accountable of that massacre in Lekki Tollgate. No one is held accountable until today. No one. This is what it is being. You see Sri Lanka, how their citizens determined and they went and took back their land from the bad governance. They did it. How many of our people? 2 million. You are being deceived. 2 million. A governor is wearing a watch that is almost $1 million. A governor. A watch that exists only 18 pieces of it in the world. A limited edition Astronomia Sky White. That is what your governor is wearing. Who gave him money to wear such gadgets? You will not question it. Tomorrow, you'll find youth stealing. The youth will become your prey, become your target. Tomorrow, you'll find youth doing small crime. They become your prey, they become your target. But you that is seated in that position, where you need to shape the life of this youth, that they will be busy shaping their own life, busy with the employment that you created, busy with the education that that you have made available for them. But you haven't made anything available for them. Did you see the amount of insecurity in the Southeast? Criminals, all the young people are vulnerable to criminality. Wherever they blow a whistle for criminality, the young people comes out. Wherever they say that this is a witch doctor that do money ritual, the young people comes out. The young people are even willing to kill their parents just to make money. This is as a result of British oligarchy in Nigeria. And this is the reason why we can no longer be with this structure unless we destroy that structure. Unless we destroy that structure, we are going nowhere. Believe you me, if you are calling on United Nations to come and remove the mask that your imposter that is parading himself as your president is wearing, you are fooling yourself. I can categorically tell you, you are fooling yourself. Because there is no way. There is no way. It is impossible. It is impossible. It is you that will say that this situation where you find yourself today, it is you that will say enough is enough for something to happen. Otherwise, you will continue to be in that situation. There is no two ways about it. There is absolutely no two ways about it. It is up to you to make a decision. It is not coming to, give you hope. I cannot give you hope on social media. The hope that you wake up and give yourself, the wake-up call you give yourself, will determine where you are going to be tomorrow. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu already made all the exposition that needed to be made prior to 2015 rather. Until 2021, they kidnapped him in Kenya to stop exposing. Because Nigeria is a terrorist organization. Nigeria is a terrorist country. That is the reason why the Turkey government is busy supplying ammunition to Boko Haram. That is the reason why they are busy, because every crans and corners in Turkey is Islamic religion. When you go to Turkey, it's all about Islam. That is why they are very, very interested in Islamizing you, in making sure that Nigeria is declared Islamic State. What is the catch? That they may have access to that, even your oil, the uranium that is found in part of northern Nigeria. Do you know there is uranium in part of northern Nigeria? Not only in Zamfara State, where they found gold. That is the reason why Boko Haram occupied that land immediately. Because the things that come out of the soil of Africa belongs to the people in Europe and Eastern Europe and in America. Sorry, in Western Europe, part of Eastern Europe, even in Arab nations today. The blessings of Africa belongs to another nation. Why? Because we are poor in mind. We are lazy in mind. We cannot have resilience. You know, what will make Africa to thrive is resilience. If you are able to be resilient, to face whatever challenges that you find yourself that you are going to face, saying no to neo-colonial structure, saying no to everything that is renewing the structure of neocolonialism. If you cannot do that, you are going nowhere, believe you me. It is very, very important that those who gave you the structure that you are building upon, you are actually building upon the sandy soil. You know, a foundation of a structure, I keep on saying this, determines what the structure will look like. When you see tower or when you see skyscraper, the foundation was not built on a sandy soil. The foundation was deep rooted. It was deep rooted and concreted. That is the reason why the foundation will always determine what the structure will look like. Today, you find what is going on in Nigeria. Let me actually bring this. The people who gave you so-called democracy, the people who gave you so-called Christianity, religion, because we have our own ways before they came. The people who believe that they are teaching you civilization, who claim they are giving you civilization, or you believe you are learning from them. You learn every other thing from them. You don't learn leadership from them. You don't learn accountability from them. That's the only thing you cannot learn from them, because you are a black man. When they call you a black, you believe that you must act like evil because they told you black is evil. I think it's time for us to stop answering black people, because it is actually destroying us. It is destroying our human nature. It is high time we stop answering black, because we don't even know what it means. We are destroying ourselves. We are fighting amongst ourselves, where we are supposed to unite together because of conflict of interest. Some people are benefiting. One person will ask, why is it not me speaking like Judge Manny? Why am I not the one in that position? That is your problem. That is the problem of you Nigerians. That is the reason why when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu rose up to expose the plans of the enemy, which is unfolding today, all of you say, bring him, let's kill him. He doesn't deserve to live. The imposter in Aso Rock is keeping him in the DSS dungeon, violated all his human rights. 2 million Nigeria, you are there. Boko Haram is breaking prison all over the place. ISWAP, Al-Qaeda's in Maghreb, all of them, ISIS in West Africa, they are all in Nigeria. They will write a letter to tell you they are coming. At the end, they will come. What does that tell you? Your security is compromised. You don't have security. You guys are just playing games. You are playing hide and seek. That's what you guys are doing in Nigeria. Hide and seek. Now, we are calling on that imposter to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because all this, hide and seek that you people are playing at Abuja with the terrorists, if anything happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if one hair of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gets missing, if one hair from his hair gets missing, or go missing rather, I am not talking about that you will come to tell us, Biafrans, that terrorists invaded the DSS facility and they now hurt Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in his finger. God forbid, and God forgive you. That is when you will know that it is not only you that is in the position of leadership that knows how to act like terrorists. you are going to create the beast in people. That is exactly what I want to tell you. Only you Eastern leadership, Eastern Nigeria, or leaders in the East, you know, you believe that we talk and nothing happens. If anything, any slight thing happened to that man, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that is when you will know that we do not say something and we don't do it. You see, that's all these things that the imposter in Asorok will go and bust a pipeline and say it is IPOB. If anything happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, while you people are protecting terrorists that is killing a huge amount of people in Nigeria, 2 million people's life is in danger because of imposter in Asorok. That is the reason why, because he cannot hold his position anymore. That is the reason why he cannot wait to go. You believe that he cannot wait to go just because Goodluck Jonathan handed position, even when they rig election during his tenure as an incumbent government. No, he is doing it because what he's wearing in his face is not easy to wear. He is doing it because Islamist agenda must be declared come 2023. That's why he is tired of being your president. You know, few cabals that is not made up of 1,000 people, deceiving 2 million people. And you call yourself, we are human beings. Or you are scared of soldiers that is not up to 1 million soldiers, but you are 2 million. You call yourself, you are scared of military that is not even up to 300,000. Nigeria does not have up to 200,000 military personnel. They don't. They have sabotaged all their good soldiers in Sambisa forest. They have sabotaged them. The Boko Haram and ISIS in West Africa, and Al Qaeda in Maghreb, and Fulani terrorists, they will ambush all of them. Those good soldiers, they are all being ambushed and killed by the same Nigeria. They have nothing. Believe you me, Nigeria has nothing. What they have is terrorists. That is the reason why. Why don't you ask yourself, why is it that each time they will tell you these are repented Boko Haram, those are repented terrorists, they have repented, now they have to integrate them, they have to put them into the society, into the military formation, and then they will tell you they are repented. When I see those things, I laugh. I said to myself, does that mean that these 200 million people, 200 million, not 2 million, no, sorry. It was a slip of tongue when I say 2 million. 200 million able-bodied men and women are allowing less than 1,000 people, less than 200,000 military personnel to intimidate them in broad daylight, because you don't want to be the one. You will be asking yourself, who is going to start this? Who is going to take the first step? You will keep asking yourself these questions. Hope Uzodinma will keep wearing most expensive watch that is called. He will keep wearing the most expensive watch that is called Jacob & Co. The Astronomia Sky White Diamond limited edition. The money that he's supposed to use to build schools, build hospitals, create jobs, build infrastructural development. They will go and build gutter and build something that they call it Corvette. They call it Corvette. Tomorrow it will be blocked without making provision to throw away your dirty. They will not make provision to throw away your refuse. They will not. So that tomorrow when it rains, you pour your refuse inside that same small gutter they built for you, it will block the culvert that they built. That Nigeria is a joke. Let us actually look into this Britain that just colonized you people. The Britain that just give you the life that you are living. The British that is just, you know, we see that woman called Catriona Lang in Nigeria. That woman, the evil woman. I am happy that she will be there when this Islamic State will be declared. No one will be spared. I know, of course, they will send them a private jet because they are diplomats to evacuate them. What about you? She's going to take pictures with all the government official or Hanese. When you lament, he take picture with you, you stop lamenting. When they see that Obiozo is going in line, you know, to understand his people, Catriona Lang will appear from nowhere, take picture with Obiozo. Obiozo will forget what he's supposed to be doing. It's likewise all this Ezif, all of you. When you are saying that you are going to be emasculated by these Fulani jihadists, terrorists, Al-Qaeda in Maghreb, all of them are relocated to West Africa, sub-Saharan, into Nigeria. Into Nigeria. Because, just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, the Islamic religion, they believe the way to expand is through war, is only through war. That is the way they believe they can expand their religion. Through war. But they should continue to do what they are doing. As long as Oka Koroma Nnamdi Kanu, the Eastern leader, Okunu Wakanna Agwa, Gekwe Monte. Uko Koroma Nnamdi Kanu, Unu ga-agba ọsọ na Igbo. Unu nchaga in exile. You see the way all of us are in exile. You people will replace us in exile. That is when you will know the value of your people. When you are a leader, you will know the value of your people that you are leading. If you look at people like us, we don't care. You know, we don't care. Because we have been into all this suffering, and we cannot allow the next our generation, our kids that is growing up, to go through that phase. It is not a good experience. We rather die, paving way for our next generation. That is what we have assigned. And that is the reason why we are speaking to you boldly. Are you ready to die? No, you are not. You are not ready to die for what you believe in. That is the reason why we have upper hand on you. You call yourself leaders. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released, and your last terrorists go into the SS dungeon, the same way that you people remove the security in Kuje prison 24 hours before the attack. Attack lasts for more than 2 hours. No recruitment. No enforcement. No reinforcement was called in. You cannot tell me that everybody in the prison within that vicinity was already, you know, captured by the terrorists, that none of them were able to call reinforcement. Is it possible? Okay. That shows, if it is possible, that shows that the government knows about it. It is an inside job, and the imposter and the cabals that rule Aso Rock knows about it. That is exactly the message that I am here to pass to you. And there is an intel that those whom they are telling you that they have recovered, that they have recaptured from Kuje prison. There is no such thing like recapturing. You see the criminals that escaped from Kuje prison. The terrorists came to take their people. The rest of the criminals who have few days or few months to be released, they did not run. They went into hiding places. Some of them went to hide into the bushes. When all this shenanigans finished, they came back because they don't want to be declared as a wanted person because they only have few months to be released or 1 year to be released. Instead of extending them their stay in prison, all these ones they told you they have captured, it is not being captured. Those were the people who know that if they run, things get worse for them. They came back when they saw that it is safe again. Make inquiries. All this news, every time they tell you, we have captured more than 400. How many terrorists is among them that you have captured, if I may ask you? Ask yourself that. How many of those terrorists did you recapture? None of them. You only captured those who knows that, or some of them, they know that they are innocent and they know that they have been in jail for maybe 25 years and it's left maybe 1 year for them to come out. So instead of jeopardizing that 1 year, they have to. Most of them run for their lives. Some of them hid in the bushes. When all these things is done, they started coming back. Then Nigeria security they capture prison breaks. If they want to tell you they have captured 400, how many terrorists are among those 400 they have captured? That is the question you need to be asking this damnable contraption called Nigeria. It is a question you need to ask them. They captured 400. While the whole of the terrorists, the dangerous ones, they all escaped. They come to tell you they have captured 400 so that you believe, Nigeria police, you are working. Civil defense, you are doing it good. The only place Nigeria police is brutal. The only place Nigeria military is brutal when it comes to a bloody civilian who bear no arm. When they see you, you don't have any ammunition, that's when they will kill you. When you have ammunition and become the bad guy like Boko Haram, they will not kill you. They will keep negotiating with you. They will be negotiating with you. You can even ambush them sometimes. They will still keep negotiating with you. You can kidnap them sometimes. They will still keep negotiating with you, pay ransom. But when you are, a bloody civilian who just looking for a way to survive, when they see you, they shoot you dead. And maybe when they shoot you, they parade you, just like what they did. Let me actually bring it. A radio captured it, just like what they did in Imo State. Under the leadership of this criminal called Hope Uzodinma, wearing watch of almost $1 million. The governor. The watch that is So, great people of Biafra, I had a very formidable, you know, media attack, or because I don't know what the hell is going on here. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I just I am just going to round up this program right now because I am just going to round this thing up. I cannot continue for a very long time because now all my my connections and gadgets, they just went down crashing. So, but we are more formidable. We cannot give up. We know that we are up against the evil. We are more formidable and not giving up. We are not going back. I can see that we are also logged out of Facebook. We are also logged out of Facebook. So let me bring us back to Facebook. I think we are back on Facebook. No, we are not. I am going to take it now to to Judge Money blog because I see we are logged out of Judge Money official. We are logged out of official. So we are going into Judge Money blog. And you won't be able to see my face because as we speak now, my camera is not going to be able to connect, but we will continue this program and we're going to make it brief program now. So there was something I wanted to show you. There is something I wanted to show you before we proceed. Those who are watching on Facebook at Judge Money blog, you are welcome to this program because this program is a program that of course we are doing it before we have some issue here in the in the studio, but we must continue. We must continue. All we are asking for is the release, unconditional release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, so that he will protect himself the way every other person is protecting themselves in this time of uncertainty, especially at Abuja, the federal capital that has been taken over by the terrorists. The cabal in Asorok are the chief terrorists. So, as it is, they don't have a choice than to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because that is the only safety he has, to be released. Because if anything happened in the DSS dungeon, we know who orchestrated the attack and we know how to respond, because you can always, beat a cry and you cannot stop that. You can always beat a child and you cannot stop that child from crying. When you beat up a child, you cannot stop that child from crying. So that is exactly what is going on. I want you to understand that Britain, who gave you the structure where you are killing yourselves today, Britain, they are holding their people accountable. Let us actually see this. Let us actually see this video. We're going to see this video quickly before we proceed, or before we finalize, because I am actually bringing it to an end. I want us to see the video. No one is more superior in Britain. Just like in Nigeria, every politician is superior more than every other person. In Britain, whoever that see themselves as a politician, they are like God. No one can talk to them. No one can challenge them. No one can question them. Just like you even see ordinary minister of there was a man who was a minister, is a minister of transport or aviation minister, and a journalist asked him, who was bankrolling all your traveling. He started asking the journalist, do you know who I am? Start threatening a journalist. So that is Nigeria for you. There is nothing you will get out of that Nigeria. You see, living in bondage man. He's been living in bondage in APC. Today, he ran out of APC. But he cannot come and tell you that the man that is the leader of APC is an imposter. He wouldn't. Those are the people who have sold their soul to the devil, and there is no coming back for them. All of them who call themselves politicians in the eastern region of Nigeria, they are all criminals. Let me show you this for you to know how a politician is being,
get set up,
taken to account. Listen attentively.
As you know, we're conducting an ongoing inquiry into corruption in public office. This interview relates to Russian influence within your government.
Suspicious links between you, your party, and Putin's oligarchs.
Sir, are you able to help us with our inquiries?
And you've just asked the sort of question that I know Westminster people are interested in.
I'm interested in one thing and one thing only, and that's bent prime ministers.
London's become the money laundering capital of the world.
Remember, the person they are speaking to is the prime minister who just resigned. He is giving account. Have you ever hold your ex-leaders account to be, to account for what they have done? Have you ever? No, you cannot. No one has the power. We are still on military regime. When it is your turn, just like the old man in called Tinubu, Jagaban, who killed you in Lekki Toll Gate. Today, now he is coming to tell you it is his turn to be your president. Just like he killed you in Lekki Toll Gate in 2020. How many people hold him accountable? Nobody. So this thing is happening in Britain, but Catriona Lang does not want light to come into Nigeria. Why is Catriona Lang standing between you and your freedom in Nigeria? That is the question you need to be asking that woman. Leaders are held accountable in their country. But whenever any Eastern politicians stand up to challenge this government, Catriona Lang will pay that person a visit. The next day, that person will start talking from both sides of their mouth. This is her country. Leaders and ex-leaders are held accountable of what they have done. But in Nigeria, it is a different story. Listen attentively.
£100 billion of stolen cash every year, much of it laundered by wealthy Russians. And it happened on your watch.
It is very, very important that this should not turn into a general sense that we're against Russians.
Nobody's against ordinary Russians, fella. We're against supposed public servants having their heads turned by a fistful of rubles. D.I. Arnott.
Item reference LBD2, a report by Parliament's Intelligence and Security Committee. It says, quote, Russian influence in the UK is the new normal, and there are a lot of Russians with very close links to Putin who are well integrated into the UK business and social scene, and accepted because of their wealth.
No wonder you tried to cover up that report and stop it being published.
This is real, I'm sorry to say, and with great respect, so this is complete Bermuda Triangle stuff.
Fancy yourself as a comedian, do you, fella? The Ukrainians elected a comedian, but funnily enough, he turned out to be a dedicated leader who isn't selling out his country for party political donations.
Since you became leader, your party has taken £2 million from Russian-linked oligarchs.
Your party even took
Who in Nigeria will have that courage to summon the president or to summon even ex-president to question them about their activities, how they launder money to Britain? They are talking about Russia because they don't like Russia. They never talk about Nigeria that has been laundering money and hiding it in Britain. They won't talk about it. That is the way the injustice in the world goes. Because Russia is fighting to defend their territory. That is the reason why they are the enemy of the world today. Just like Biafra is fighting to defend their territory, to defend their dignity, Biafra becomes the enemy of Britain. Because Britain does not want anybody to wake up in Africa. But they will continue to show you how democracy works. But they will never allow you to enjoy that democracy yourself. Will I even blame them? It is the weakness of our minds. The weakness of our mind. You are scared to die, but you are dying every day. So scared to die, but you are dying every day. That is the reason why even the Bible that so many of these Christians, they read, tell you, if you are so, if you are so scared of your life, or if you want to save your life, you will lose your life. Because all of you want to save your life, but you are trying to save your life in a wrong way. The only way you will put an end to this rubbish shenanigan that is playing in that zoo country called Nigeria, it is only you waking up and saying enough is enough. It is only you waking up and saying enough is enough. You will be hearing terrorist is coming, terrorist is coming. Everybody is saying it. Emeritus president is saying it. It will sound like a joke because some of you, Bani Mafia, you don't know. Some of you will gather, you do your things, you go. You don't know when it is coming. You don't know they are already in your bushes. Because they say it is coming. When you look around you where you are, you believe everything is all right. That is your problem. You don't know indeed it is coming. The governor will not tell you because he will buy watch of almost $1 million. Is it your councillor or your chairman will tell you? Because he wants to be taking the allocation that's supposed to belong to you from the government and embezzling it without question being asked. While they are selling you, even when you are watching, you are not paying attention because you are mentally enslaved. You are mentally enslaved by those so-called your leaders, those who does not have competency to be a leader in their homes. They now being a leader of a nation. That is the reason why they made all of you lame. They made all of you so lazy. They made all of you cowards. 200 million people being deceived by less than 1,000 people. It is indeed a shame. This is how they are cross-questioning and interrogating their prime minister. A prime minister who stands like your president. A prime minister, when your president go, he respects him. This is how they cross-question and interrogate him. Who will do that in the zoo? Who is going to go and do that? Of course, nobody. because you are all cowards. Cowards! 200 million cowards is what we have in the zoo country called Nigeria. If you get angry, remember this, because when Fulani will come and take over, you will not only get angry, you will bleed to death. That is how it is. You will check me calling you a coward, and when you are bleeding, when Fulani is cutting your throat, when Boko Haram is killing you like an infidel you are, you will now know which one pains the most. Because this is not the time for me to come and start romancing word for you. From A to Z, nobody is, if you look at what is going on today, you will understand that all this ignorance of our people, you will not even discover a person who is educated, because you cannot even distinguish educated persons from illiterate. You can no longer. Because be you educated, you are in abstract poverty. Be you uneducated, you are in abject poverty. If you become a criminal, you have the chances of survival. If you become a good man, you have the chances of being a prey to the criminals that call themselves your leader. Today, all of you are chanting Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, as if Peter Obi got to any Peter Obi, if they eventually allow him to be there, he will be a puppet to these people. Because all of you don't reason. Let us continue.
£160,000 for you to play a tennis match against the wife of Putin's former finance minister.
You, sir, have a conflict of interest between serving our national security.
£16,000, so compare it with your governor wearing 700 and something thousand watch. I want you to compare it. £16,000 to play tennis is a problem to Britain. But the governor in Nigeria is wearing a watch worth almost $1 million. Are you bringing it to comparison? This is a prime minister. And you are talking about a governor. A governor. I pity all of you in that zoo country. Let us continue.
And serving your own greed.
There's no country in the Western world that is more vigilant in protecting the interests of this country or the international community from Russian interference.
God give me strength. You must think we were born yesterday, D.I. Arnott.
On screen, image 13. Image 13 is a photograph of you at an Italian airport when you were Foreign Secretary.
You'd spent the night at an Italian castle owned by Evgeny Lebedev. Evgeny Lebedev is the son of a former senior KGB officer.
When you were asked if it was true that your trip to see Lebedev was against the advice of your officials and without the 24/7 security detail usually assigned to a foreign secretary, you didn't deny it.
One witness who saw you at the airport described your appearance. Quote, "He was such a mess. He was quite dishevelled and his trousers were twisted and creased. He looked like he'd slept in his clothes."
What the hell were you playing at? You were the bloody Foreign Secretary.
What I can say is that
While the country was about to go into the first COVID lockdown, the greatest public health threat in living memory, your mind was on other things, giving Lebedev a peerage.
And when our security services rightly told you it was a national security risk, you overruled them and did it anyway.
And now he sits in our Parliament as Lord Lebedev of Siberia.
On screen, image 18.
This is Lord Lebedev and his dog. What's the dog's name, Prime Minister?
Lebedev named his dog Boris.
I don't think there's anything to see here or to worry about.
I'll give you nothing to see here, fella. D.I. Arnott?
On screen, item reference LBD4. LBD4 is a photograph of Conservative Party Chairman Ben Elliott. He's the one who raised money for you from Russian oligarchs, isn't he?
But he also runs a luxury concierge company that catered to billionaires from Russia, including some with close links to Putin.
And he set up a Conservative Party advisory board that let the biggest donors, including some with links to Putin, gain privileged access to you, to ministers and advisors at the top of government. You, sir, are a cavalier risk to our national security.
We've brought in the biggest package of global sanctions ever imposed on Russia, and we will go further unless and until this aggression stops.
Mother of God, we've known for years who Putin was. He's poisoned people on the streets of Britain. He's poisoned and imprisoned political rivals. He's wiped Syrian towns off the map and killed thousands of men.
Oh, no voice. Sorry about that. No voice. I don't know if you people picked up that analysis. I don't know if you picked up that analysis. Let me just do it quickly. Now, let me read because I saw there is no voice. Look at this place. This was when Buhari came into office. This was when he came into office. Now this was when he started being sick. When he started being sick, check very well. I want you to check very well the facial structure. Check his facial structure, and you will see his facial structure and how it becomes. So many of you may argue that he is sick here. That's why he is very, very slim. I will agree with you for a moment as we proceed. This was when he was brain dead. He was brain dead in Newcastle. This was then. He died. He was brain dead. That is the Abba Kyari you see here. This is the man. His eyes is not moving. He was brain dead. Aisha Buhari is there. Aisha Buhari, the whole cabals are here, planning on the next move. And they even made Aisha Buhari not to cry or to mourn her husband. This is it. Now, this was when he was declared dead. Declared dead. That's why you see him look like he's under a plastic. Yes, he was under a plastic. He was declared dead. Your president. Now, this is the height. If you look at it here, let me zoom it back. You will notice that the height of this man is the height of your president you voted in 2015. Look at it. It is not a propaganda, is it? It is not. The height of this man is the same height of the president you voted in 2015. Look at it again. Who is the owner of this empty chair? The dead man. This chair signifies that the man is gone. The chair is empty. The presidential chair is empty. That is the reason why you see the chief of this cabal, Abba Kyari. Let Abba Kyari here, sitting next to Madam Buhari. That is the Madam Buhari. After all the cry, they are giving the man who you voted in 2015 the last right. That's why they are wearing a white regalia, because in Islamic religion, whenever they want to do funeral, they must wear a white regalia, especially if it is of high influence person, a white regalia. That is what you are seeing here. So if indeed some of you who are very, very slow in thinking, or some of you who does not have anything in your brain, ask yourself, call Aisha Buhari, ask her, why was she wearing white? And who were they burying? And why is the seat of the president empty? Because you can see the late Abba Kyari here. You can see this man, which is Abba Kyari was the chief. Was he the chief of the arm? The chief of the arm, the staff, chief of staff. Now Buhari's wife. Now the seat of Buhari here is empty. Why is it empty? Because the man is gone. Now let's continue. Now, if you look at this hyper mask, you will see the ear that they wearing a mask. They could not. This is when they were in a hurry trying to make that mask. You can see the ear. I will zoom it a little bit. See the ear, extra ear, and see the artificial ear covering the person in Aso Rock, which you don't even know whether it is a terrorist that they found matching Buhari. Look at it. You see the ear. See how I can say translucent. If you look at the ear, it is translucent. That's what I want you to check. It is translucent. That is the reason why it is reddish. because it is a silicon. And that is the reason why you see one man having double ear, a late Buhari imposter having double ear. And today, 200 million people. Tomorrow, you say you are giant of Africa. You cannot discover that you are being led by an imposter. Now, you look at here. It becomes an albino. An ear of a person is now like an ear of a cow. Look at it. Albino man. The dark Buhari we know become an albino. Or maybe he turned to become a Michael Jackson here. Probably that's what happened here. Michael Jackson. He changed his color. Now, let's continue. Look at the fresh, arm. Look at the fingers. Look at the arm of your president. The old man. Look at the arm. Let me show you this old man again before we continue. This is the old man. This is the old man. The arm is so fresh today. Because look at it. Is that a coincidence? Did he go for surgery after dying? Okay, let us continue. Now you look at the eyelid. Look at the eyelid. Does it mean that Buhari have scars in his eyes? Look at it. They could not shape the hyper mask very well for his glass to cover it. Look at the banana leaf. Even if it is in that you put a mask on it, it is a mask. Rubber is pulling the ear like this because it has no life. The ear has no life. It is translucent. You can even see, it looks like you can see from it. You can see from the other side of the ears. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Look at it. Look at. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? So that I am doing this. I know Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did this. But I am refreshing your mind because so many of you are daft that you cannot reason. So many of you are like children that you continue to remind to drink milk. That is it. 200 million people being led by an imposter. And tomorrow you will come and say, we are giant of Africa, my foot. Look at him. Look at him. Are you paying attention? A changeling. He changes every day. He appears in camera. Look at it. Okay. You have seen this one. Now, this was where I want to do a clear forensic analysis. You know what is called a clear forensic analysis here? Because I was doing it, I didn't realize there is no voice. Your man you voted in 2015 is a late man. Look at here. Follow my cursor. Follow my cursor. I want you to look at that palm of Buhari. This is the thumb print, right? This is the thumb of Buhari. This is the palm. This is the middle finger, right? This is the middle finger. Now, let's now follow the dot of the palm. Let's follow the dot of the palm. The dot and the fingerprint. The print and the lines that is on the palm. The lines of the palm is what we are going to now match with the light of the Buhari, the lines in the Buhari's palm in 2015. Pay very, very attention. Now follow my cursor. Follow it where it is. Are you seeing my cursor? If you are seeing my cursor, follow it. Let me confirm that we have a voice. Yeah, follow this cursor where it is. This is it. I don't know if you are seeing it. Brighten the screen of your phone. Brighten it very well. You see my cursor where it is. Let us draw the line on the palm. Let us draw this one. This is your imposter. Let us draw it. You see where my cursor is? My cursor is starting from your left-hand side, which is the baby finger. It is towards the baby finger. That is where my cursor is. I hope you can see it. If you cannot see my cursor, brighten your screen for you to see my cursor, because I want to do forensic analysis that you will never have a doubt whether the man imposter in Aso Rock is Buhari or not. When we finish this thing, the highest thing he will do is to extraordinary rendition us, or he kill us. And if he kill us, the truth has been spoken. That is, I want you to pay attention. Zoom, if you cannot, brighten your screen. Look at my cursor. Let's draw that. I am targeting the middle line on his palm. The middle line on his palm is what I am targeting. The middle line of his palm. Look at it. My cursor from the side, on the left-hand side, from the baby finger, we draw it. Are you seeing my cursor moving? Of course, you can see it. Moving towards the thumb. Moving towards the thumb. Are you seeing it? The way it is moving. That is it. Now let's go to the original Buhari and see. Are you seeing what I am showing you? Are you seeing? Now, where is that? Where is that line? Pay attention. Did you see where the middle line started? The middle line started from down, not from the baby finger side. It started from down here. See it? You draw it to the middle finger. It goes up to the middle finger. While the initial one started from the baby finger side to the thumb print, to the thumb. Are you seeing it? This is the middle mark on the palm of original Buhari in 2016, before he died in 2017. Look at it. Because with this, no one will tell you different. Because this is what I saw. I say, no, I must reiterate on this. Look at it. Check the palm. Are you seeing it? This is the right hand. Both of them are right. The Buhari's right hand. And the palm is the right palm of Buhari in 2016. And the man, the imposter today, see it from bottom. The middle one goes from bottom to the middle finger, towards the middle finger. While the imposter goes from side to the thumb. Are you seeing it? Fingerprint is something you can never change. You will never change it unless they cut out Buhari's hand and give it to the imposter. That's one thing you will never change. Look at it. For those of you who are educated, ignorant fools that will tell me, how can Buhari died? How can Buhari die? 200 million people cannot see it. These are 200 million efulef. Look at it. Look at it. It is plain to see. Very, very plain to see. Look at it. Are you seeing it? The way my cursor is going. If you are blind or myopic, you can go to my page, zoom this picture, check the lines on the palm, check it. Look at it. Look at it. Are you seeing what I am seeing? Now we go back. We go back to original Buhari. Look at where it began. Can you see where my cursor began? Are you seeing where my cursor is? This is where my cursor is. It started from here to the middle finger. It started from the down to from the bottom to the middle finger top. Now, this is where the result is plain to see. You don't need any other analysis, whether they agree with you or that he was not dead, that he was not the one being buried, that Aisha Buhari was not wearing a white, that this and that, she was not crying at the airport. Ask these cabals in Aso Rock, why is the fingerprint not the same? Why is the palm print not the same? Why are they not the same from the old Buhari to the new Buhari? No need of saying the eyelid, because they will doubt the eyelid, but this is something natural you can never doubt. No matter what happened, even if they peel it off, it will grow back the way it was. Look at it. Look at it. Look. From down to the top. From down to the top. While the fakey man who came to Imo State, Donyoshi, who came to Imo State, look at it from side to side, side to side, side to side. Hey! Nigeria unu emechala, unu ememafu. Nigeria unu ememafu. Magwachandu Zuyo. Look at the eyes. Look at it. I don't need to go any other place other than that fingerprint. That is the reason why I came here. Look at a change lane. Do you see here now? The next thing you will see is a rat bite. Let's show you a rat bite. Look at a slim man like that, slim fit man having this reserve at the back like this. Have you ever seen a slim fit man having a reserve at the back? No, please tell me. A man that has a reserve at the back like this is Onyafuku. Nobody man the reserve anazo. Always okukawase. Look at it. The rat bite. Buhari will not have hair at the back. He has hair at the back of his head. But today is a rat bite today. Look at it. You cannot tell me this is a hairstyle. And when you look at it, it looks translucent. Look at it. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? He is making all this nonchalant mistake today because he believes that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that is always exposing him is no longer, that he is already putting him in cage, that he will no longer, there is no one to expose him. But he does not know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has already did his job. Look at it. That's why he is now also now leaving holes in the neck. Holes in the neck. A change lane. Look at it. Hole in on the neck. Hole. 2. Double. Is that a human being? Is he eating from the neck? Is he now eating from the neck? Why is the hole again on the neck? When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu exposed it, they now, amended the mask properly that there will be no hole. Today, the hole is back. That is the level of it. The hole is back. Look at the reserve bank at the back. The reserve at the back of a slim man. Very slim man, but look at the reserve at the back. Hyper mask. Look at Aisha Buhari crying here. His husband that is supposed to be here is gone and about to be buried. That is what you are seeing here. She is crying here. The husband is gone. That is this place. The seat is invisible. That is how it is. You don't hold your leaders accountable. Less than 1,000 people in Aso Rock is there deceiving 200 million people. You cannot see it, but use this video, use this photo, go to especially this one. Show everybody that is Mujulala for. Show it to your politician dance feeling that they know what tomorrow will bring. Show them the palm of the man in Aso Rock today and the palm of the dead Buhari. Look at the middle line. The middle line starts from down here. Now here, the middle line starts from side to side. From side to side. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? This is where you will show them. Ask them, does it mean that when the more you grow, the more your line is changing? It's changing styles. Because I am going to leave it here. Onyamala asu, ọsụọ n'ikwe ma ịmakwa na-asụ ịsụọ n'ala. There is a video I am going to use to bring it to an end. It is a capture from the radio station of what Hope Uzodinma hashed criminals in the name of military are doing in Imo State. Let me touch on that video before we call it a day. This is the man Hope Uzodinma will always say, I went to meet Mr. President in Aso Rock, bragging about meeting imposter. That is how he is looking like a bloated pig, a criminal. You wearing a watch almost $500,000, almost $1 million rather, $780,000. More than $500,000 is a watch Hope Uzodinma wears in his hand. If you don't ask him where did he get that watch, it means that all of you are cowards. Who is capturing all these people? Where is the state capture? Of course, you don't have it. That is the reason why people will tell you it is my turn. It is my turn to be a president. My turn, my turn. Tomorrow he will die. They will wear another person's mask on his head. It is my turn. Wicked entities. Confusion to miss n'isin tutu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka Chukwu kpọọ Nigeria ọkụ. Okunu Chanai na-egwu egwu. You people think we are playing games. All of you in the Southeast politician, you people will think we are playing games. This is not about to coming to make mouth in social media. It is not about making mouth in social media. Because you will know that Biafra is a spirit. All this intel, Britain, you're trying to use Nigeria to attack Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. That all these things, that the interest you have in Nigeria. Our interest now is Biafra and Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Interest of Britain is the uranium gold in Zamfara State, uranium in some part of the north, and the oil in Biafra land. That is your interest. And believe you me, this is not 1967 when Biafrans, you are killing Biafrans and while exploiting the oil in Biafra land. It is not going to be possible this time around. And you are using media to sabotage everything, to underreport everything through BBC Gota Media. That is the reason why we started where your people use to destroy us, media. The same way you use media to demonize anybody that you don't like in the world, you use media to demonize them. The same way you people told us Adolf Hitler was evil man. I don't know how evil he is, but it is what you people said to us, because media is controlled by you people. Every other person is evil except you people that controls that media. I am finding it difficult to find that radio, that report where the military was arresting, or is it police was arresting a man, and the friend come to ask the police what is the offense of the man. What the police did was they shot the friend and they left, run away, came back, bring a gun and everything, place it on the man, and now say the man was a criminal and start parading his dead body. That is how it is. I don't see it, but I think maybe I will have time to come online tomorrow when I fix the problem I have in the studio today. Now hear it from your governor. Hear this from your governor.
That very soon some states will be taken over by these Fulani men called bandits. I suspect that very soon the presidential villa will be handed over to them. This is a plan. Nobody.
It is not very soon.
More than 60 years.
You are mistaken. You are mistaken. It is already in the hands of the terrorists. It is not about very soon. You people are always behind when you people are doing your exposition. Don't say very soon. The imposter in Aso Rock is the lead of the terrorist group. If they doubt it, if they doubt that he's not an imposter, because I can bet my life on a chopping block, that man is an imposter. If you believe that he is not an imposter, let us go to where they will do a DNA. I can even present myself. If he's not an imposter, take me back to the zoo and do whatever you like. That is how it is. He's an imposter, for goodness sake. You are saying very soon Aso Rock is going to be taken over. Aso Rock is taking over already. Who is there to be represent Aso Rock? Aso Rock is being captured. So whether Peter Obi is telling you, you people are saying, go and get your PVC, go and get your PVC, my foot. Where will Peter Obi be? Is he going to rule you from Aso Rock, or is he going to rule you from Anambra House of Assembly? Where is he going to rule you from? Then you people need to use your brain.
That is just bandits are just coming here and making this thing. It is a plan to hand over to these bad Fulani men who are called bandits, so that there will be no election.
Okay.
This federal government, not that it is insensitive, is working towards an agenda that they have planned to Fulanize this country and take over. It's not even about Islam. They are using religion as a shield to Fulanize. And this is not right.
Oh, only now we discover it. And you go ahead and see this one. Lamentation all over the place. Lamentation all over the place.
Good morning. Good morning, my fellow Nigerians. My name is Abubakar. I'm just coming up from Maiduguri right now. You people don't know what is trying to come. You people don't know. You people don't know Nigerians. You people don't know what is coming.
We know.
My friend has just been gone down. Oh God. You people don't know. Wallahi, wallahi, tallahi. You people don't know. You people should go back home and share back this country. Nnamdi Kanu is right. Wallahi, Nnamdi Kanu is right.
Okay.
They are preparing some people. They are preparing some people in Maiduguri camp. There's a big camp in the forest where they are preparing some people. The Boko Harams, they are training them. The British Army, that the people training these people.
Are you listening?
To take over Nigerians from you people.
Are you listening? The British Army. The British Army. The British Army want to take over Nigeria through Boko Haram, through terrorism. British Army want to take over Nigeria through terrorism, but they want to keep their place in check. They want their place to be in check. Africa is a place where they will use. You know, the worst part of these things that is happening in Africa is that these terrorists in Africa, they are black Africans against black Africans, being manipulated by Western agenda. That is to show you that black man need to change that narrative of calling them black. Because black, they are, black is seen as evil. And when they call you black, you begin to act like evil. A British army will be training black Africans to go and invade other black African nations and kill them and they Fulanize them. But in Britain, they don't tolerate Islamic law there. They don't even want to hear Islamic law. The reason why America went and packed their military and all these things in Afghanistan, in Iran, preventing Iran from having a nuclear weapon is because they know that Islamic people, they don't listen to anybody. They don't want it in their land, but they are promoting it to come into Africa and take over people's land. Evil. tomorrow, we all want to run to Britain. We want to run to Britain. And I want to go to Britain for medical checkup. A politician like Rochas Abogausa, release me, I want to go to overseas for medical checkup. Ndori. All of you are criminals. You people cannot see what is going on. All you see, you want to go to abroad for medical checkup. Britain is using their army to train terrorists to take over your land in order to be 100% in charge of your resources, because the one that is receiving small, it is not enough for them. And Anagun, when the you people are being told, it will look like a joke. I am actually rounding up.
Mr. Peter Obi, please go back home. Go back to your people. Go back to your people. Yoruba people, don't be deceived. Go back home. I'll be running inside the bush, inside the forest since day before you.
And you can hear the accent that this is not a staged. This is indeed an Hausa man. The Fulani did to them what is called total emasculation. That is what they did to them. It is an Hausa man. It is not a Yoruba man. It is not a Igbo man. It is not an Efik man. It is not an Ejo man. It is an Hausa man from the accent. Of course, all of you know it. All of you in that zoo contraption knows it. It is not something that you will come and they will be saying this is staged. That is what I want to tell all of you. Go and continue looking for PVC. PVC will send you to hellfire, because all of you, when you die, of course, we are having a very, very serious challenges here in the studio, but I am going to make it, I'm going to leave it here, because I believe I have delivered this message. Tomorrow, we will continue where we stopped. I will try to fix things here, because I am actually trying to deliver this message. Immediately when we started this message, of course, we were attacked. That's why you will not be able to see me in the video. We will continue it tomorrow. We show ourselves we are not faceless people. We will continue to show them that we are not scared of what they will do,
because we must make our future to be brighter than our past. That is most important thing. We need brave people in this Nigeria, amongst these 200 million people, to change the narrative, to change the plans of Britain in that contraption, to destroy that structure that is chasing you away from that contraption, and bring it to the ashes, and build your own structure and live with it, because you are the one who is wearing the shoe and you know where the shoe is pinching you. If you cannot start now, you may never finish. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay informed. Bye for now.